The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the games.
Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Donatoni. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. He has a look up. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good. Bruno Fernandes! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cruyff. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Van Basten. And here's Torres. Serginho. Alonso. Played out to the right. And it's Serginho. Closing in on goal. He's going for goal! He's given the time to pick a pass. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now it's Yamal. Denilson shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Denilson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Santos have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Donatoni. Knocks it into space. Chiellini knocks it out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Big chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, this ended up in no man's land. Passing nice and neat. Pato picks out, chance for a shot! Stood up well to... And one more try! And for a moment, time stood still. It's a really well-measured ball. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Pato, this might spell danger. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pato. Oh, well played, well sorted out. 15 minutes till half-time. Denilson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ah, he's given it... Pato! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Corner then. Santos get their fourth corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Denilson. Now then, the ball's come loose. Played out towards the right wing. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Serginho. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And this is Van Basten, and he's there to make the challenge. Santos finding their passes, driving forward, and this is Pato, and the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, that's well spotted. Donatoni plays a sharp little ball here. Great ball, and he's in here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And this is Pato. And that is masterful defending. No foul, says the referee. Strokes it back. And here's Pato. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Cruyff. He is through here. Donato. And the shot! Oh, he's caught him in or out. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot to open the scoring. Oh, it's come off the upright. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, look, it may be 0-0, but it's had its moments. I think the most notable, of course, being the missed penalty. It could prove to be pretty costly, and we'll have to wait and see on that.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Se ha encontrado a un niño rubio de unos 4 años que viste camiseta verde y lleva una mochila roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su madre que acuda a recogerlo a la puerta 21. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Pato. Pacho is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Costa Curta. Rice gets into some space. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Pato. And here comes the corner.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
Santos given another corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Cafu gets across and deals with it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Here's a chance!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's a pretty loose pass. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6.
Good steal, he just read it.
El dorsal 19.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cafu. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. To Danielson. Pato receives it in a good position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Xavi Alonso. And here's Pato. Pato. And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rice.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Torres. Well, that has not gone well. Cafu. And it's Xavi Alonso. And this is Pato. He's away. Pato. He chance! Nicely aimed pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Some really good ball movement. And he shoots! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here?
Santos clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception, well timed. He's had it taken off him. Now who's going to be first to this? Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's burst through! And this is Cruyff. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3. El dorsal 41. El dorsal 4. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10. El dorsal 22, el dorsal 23.
Santos can make their change now with a break in play. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
And he was quick to react. And it's Messi. He's through here. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cruyff does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Fernandes. Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Bebeto. Deep into stoppage time. Pedri. Can he get it through? Chiellini cuts out. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Angers clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Cruyff.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Van Basten. Passing is crisp and sharp. Stood up well to him there. Doué. And this is Cruyff. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's a searching pass. Pacho cuts out the pass. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Donatoni. Cruyff. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tries to pass it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Torres. Now it's Van Basten. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Basten. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Doué. Gonzalez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great chance! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he finish? Goal! Angers! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Angers are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Angers take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gonzalez. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Van Basten. McAllister. Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Cruyff. In with the challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Gonzalez. Pass is just off target. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Angers clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Basten looks to get on the end of this. And it's Doué. Irwin. Well, nicely intercepted. Thinks one through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Here we go again then.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now, can they get him away? Pacho, always a very imposing presence at the back. Cruyff. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Cruyff. Looking for a runner. And he cuts out the supply.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Costa Curta. Pedri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Donatoni. Now it's Cruyff. Pedri. Threads one in. And this is Torres. Up he goes! He has done it! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Barcelona have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Barcelona finding their passes. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Torres is herring after that one. That's been cut out, well played. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a throw.
Changement. Le numéro 4. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 10.
Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? He can run onto that. It's Van Basten! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And yes, it's him again.
Changement. Le numéro 6. À sa place, le
So,
numéro
time for
5.
changes on
Attention,
both sides, actually.
changement.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part.
Chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a threat. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And very quickly, there's Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Into the last quarter of an hour. This ended up in no man's land.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Aims beyond the defence. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Knocks it into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is a great pick out. Oh, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Angers are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Bellingham certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Tries to play it through.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's had it taken off him. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Looking to play him in. Oh, no joy this time. Ake.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Deep into stoppage time. That is good alertness. And it's been given away. Cruyff finds himself offside. That's a lovely, neat pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Van Basten taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last...